So it's the Monday after the big fight weekend. I'm not gonna lie, I only saw the co-main event and the main event. I love the Saudi fights, but the you never know when it's gonna start, you know? I missed the Virgil Ortiz fight and I heard it was a good fight, so I only speak on what I know. I watched the Piccoli fight. My boy got rumbled in the jungle. You know, he got knocked out cold. He didn't get knocked out cold. It's crazy because it was a knockout. Piccoli was looking like he was doing some damage, and Parker was being slick. He came in pretty muscular, and I thought he had Parker's number because he ate some of Parker's punches and it didn't phase him, and he was kind of taunting a little bit, and he was getting his little rhythm. And I think it was the third round, Parker just cracked him like right on top of the head, and it like fucked up his equilibrium, and boy went down. Big boy went down, and he didn't get up. They called it because he wasn't even there anymore. But it was a good fight while it lasted. I knew there was gonna be a knockout, but I really thought Parker. I didn't give Parker enough credit that his grit, and he was determined, and he wants that heavyweight title. I think he should be next in line because he didn't dodge anybody. He could have been like, oh, I don't want to fight this guy because Piccoli was a monster. But, you know, he's going to go back to the drawing board. I'm excited to see his fights. The main event, like, I don't understand what happened. It was a good fight. Bivol, he was more wanted to engage, and he planted his feet more. I think he wanted to hurt Beterbiev, and I think he did. Beterbiev definitely got a faster start, and Bivol came on in the late rounds. But I'm like, how could they give it? One of the cards was 16-13, and it's the first fight. How do you give it to Beterbiev? The first fight, and this fight, like it was a better fight because it was more you're on pins and needles. But to me, Beterbiev won. Like, he was busier. It was going back and forth. But Beterbiev was hurting Bivol, though. It was the same thing, except he was more active. And I think Bivol hurt him. But even the last round, Beterbiev split all his shit open. Like, he split that boy's face open. And he was busy. He was just as busy or busier because he had to be, because he didn't have to chase down Bivol. He was right there for him. And it made it was a fun fight to watch. But I think they got it wrong this time. I think Beterbiev, I'm gonna watch it again, but to me, Beterbiev, like I had 2 drinks, but I was aware. And I thought, honestly, I was trying to watch it at my dad's house, but I couldn't get the thing working. And luckily he lives right by the Q Club, which all your dreams go to die. The Q Club. Anyway, but they have all the fights, and they had no entry cover charge, so it was all good. So I went right down the street, and that's why I was late watching the fights. But I'm glad I seen the fights. I think they need to go one more time because Beterbiev is already 40. I don't know what he has in the tank anymore. But the winner was supposed to get Benavidez, and I think either Beterbiev or Bivol is going to be able was going to be able to beat Benavidez. I thought it was going to be funner watching Beterbiev because Beterbiev is going straight forward, and Benavidez fights the same way, and they like to apply pressure. But now it's Bivol's going to fight Benavidez, and I think he's just going to pick Benavidez apart. Like, he's going to pick him apart. Like, I don't think he's going to fight him like he fought Bivol's not going to fight Benavidez how he fought Beterbiev this fight. I think he's going to go back to how he usually fights, which is stick and move, combination punches, and I think he's going to outclass Benavidez. But all in all, it's a good fight. I'm going to have to rewatch the Virgil Ortiz fight. I seen some highlights, and it looked like a tough fight, but I'm going to watch it, and then I'm going to give my insight. All right, cool.